As many of you know by now, a lot of properties are selling over list price, in some areas as much as 30% higher. If you're thinking of selling your home, you'll want to watch this video because I'm going to talk about mistakes that are keeping sellers from making more money on the sale of their home. And if you're a buyer, this will also be beneficial to you because if you pay attention to some of these details, this might save you money when you're making an offer on a house. Okay, let's talk about these mistakes. And buyers, I really do want you to pay attention because at the end of this, I'm gonna give you a really good tip that's actually gonna help you hopefully not pay a ton of money on top of list price. So one mistake that I see sellers make is they think, okay, my house is gonna sell no matter what. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead, put it on the market in the condition that it's in, make no repairs. That actually could cost you a lot of money as a seller. Again, in a market where things are going $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over list price, not getting your home fully ready could cost you a lot of money. Here's some examples. So if you're not doing paint touch-ups, or if you do paint touch-ups and they don't look right, you might have to repaint an entire wall. While that is a big headache, it could make a lot of extra money if you just go ahead and make those changes, because a buyer is gonna walk through and if they see issues, they're gonna start deducting how much over list price that they're gonna offer to you. So yes, it will sell, but it'll prevent you from making more money. Clean the house, get the house ready, make it look as best as you can. Because if a buyer comes through and they start thinking, I'm gonna spend money on this house, that means less money they're gonna pay you for your home. That's tip number one. Tip number two is not staging a home correctly or putting old kind of not the best looking furniture in a room and staging it that way. Now look, staging doesn't mean you have to spend thousands of dollars on staging, but it means having someone come through, walk through the home, tell you what to take out, what to take down, what to minimize, and what to do to make the home look bigger and more presentable. So staging isn't something you need to spend a ton of money on. But have somebody come through and walk you through on what you should take out, because it could make a huge difference in what somebody's going to offer on your property. And one massive tip as a seller, if you have a lot of big, bulky, kind of not the best looking kind of furniture, it might be worth to just take it out and virtually stage the home. This isn't the best for everyone, but it might be a tip for you if you have a lot of big, bulky, not the best looking kind of furniture. All right, this next one gets overlooked quite a bit right now because everybody hears a home is gonna hit the market and sell right away over list price. But it's the marketing of a property. Having a good marketing plan in place with your agent could be all the difference, literally. I will tell you this, if you overlook the marketing piece to this, it could cost you a lot of money. And I've seen it happen quite a bit. Not having good photos, not having the outreach, just putting it up on a local classified site or social media and thinking it's gonna sell for big money, and then it doesn't. So make sure you have a good marketing plan, because the more eyes that see your home, the more people that come in, the more offers, the more over list price you're going to get. This next mistake, I don't know if it's agents that make this mistake, and I don't know if it's the home seller and they just get really excited and can't wait, but not waiting the weekend to take an offer. So here's what I mean. If the home goes on the market on a Thursday, a home seller gets a really good offer on the property and takes it on a Friday and doesn't let it wait through the weekend. I think that's the biggest mistake that agents are making. Personally, I know a buyer and a property hit the market on a Thursday. They went to go write the offer on a Friday and found out it was already under contract. Now, the agent told them they got a really good offer. The reality is they were going to get $20,000 more on the house than the offer they ended up selling for. You might get a really good offer at the beginning, but it might be worth it to just wait the weekend and get more eyes on the home, because it might make you more money. This next one is a big one, and it's probably one of the main big ones, and that's pricing too high. Now, in this market, yes, things are selling well over list price, but the problem is if you price a home too high, potentially it's just gonna sit. Because here's the mentality most buyers think. wow, that's a really great house. I would pay the price for that home. The problem is they know it's going to sell over list price. So they're not even going to go look at it. This happens for a couple of different reasons. Maybe a realtor just wants to get a listing and they say, sure, it'll sell for whatever, so let's take that. The other could be the seller who loves their home and believes in a price that might not be the right choice. The other is just, not knowing where the comps are because it's hard to price a home in this market. And look, it's very difficult to price a property in this market because things are selling well over list price. You really need to make sure that you look at where the prices are and list on point with where the prices are. For example, if a home just closed at $800,000, don't price it at $900,000 because that one went $100,000 over list price. Price it at $800,000 and it'll probably sell for $900,000. The problem is if you price it at $900,000, it's probably gonna sell back at $800,000. I've seen that happen quite a bit. All right, this next one is a touchy subject and I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments on it. And that is not putting the appropriate agent commission in the MLS. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Agent commissions are always negotiable. Yes, but if you're putting a lower buyer agent commission, if you're going to drop that commission in the MLS, you are in fact de-incentivizing people to show your home. I have personally seen it in the MLS that the commission is lower and the buyer gets the property for a lower price because less people are gonna see it. And that is the basic reality and the basic truth. Think about that. If you offer a reasonable percentage of whatever the standard commission is, you're gonna get everybody to come look at it. But what you're doing when you lower that commission is de-incentivizing people to come see it, which for me as a buyer's agent, okay, put that out there, but we're gonna write you a lower offer because the reality is I know you're not going to get more people through the home with that price. It could be the difference between you getting $50,000 over list price or nothing over list price. This next tip is a huge tip for buyers. If you see a home that's lagging around on a Tuesday and did not go under contract over the weekend, let's say it was listed on a Thursday and maybe had a lot of those little check boxes on the list of things I gave you, this is a good opportunity for us to come in as a buyer and put in a good offer and potentially save you money. It might be overpriced. It might be one of those things on the list, but that is an opportunity to come in and get an offer in on there and get the property in a contract without going $50,000 over list price. Think about it. That seller is probably thinking, what did I do wrong? I didn't get all these offers. Oh, now I have a good offer on the home. I'm going to take it. Well, hopefully this gave you some insight if you're thinking or planning to buy or sell a home in the future. Just be sure to align yourself with a team that can get you into a home or help sell your home for max profit. That's what we've mastered. That's what we absolutely love, and that's our passion. But the only way that we can help you is you got to reach out to us. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days and nights. We can help make that transition so much easier on you when buying and selling here in Utah. All right, until the next video, you guys, we'll catch you later.